what is the secret to a long life? Well, how about we hear from someone who has one?
Only on Fox tonight, imagine turning 107 years old. Our friend Gretora Biggerstaff reached that milestone here today, and she shared her secrets to living a long life with Randy Wallace.
Most people don't reach the age of 107. But I'll tell you, I do not take credit for being 107. I give every credit to the man above.
What year were you born, Keturah?
January 16th, 1919.
You've seen a lot.
I've seen a great deal. Some things good and some things bad. He's keeping me here for a purpose. I don't know what, but I'm doing my best to take care of everybody. I think what keeps me going is my faith. I just give credit to the good Lord.
Brothers and sisters, welcome back. This is another episode of the Ridgeway Report. I am A.B. Ridgeway. We just did a video on the meaning of life. Author talks about his meaning of life, how to find the meaning of life. And he talked about the decline of the church. He talked about the decline of faith. And here, a 107-year-old woman who is going to be a great example of how the good Lord can actually hold you in. In that video, I actually spoke to the fact that when we have a higher power that we are working toward, it increases our happiness because it actually gives us some type of conviction. It gives us a purpose, and it actually gives us some truths to stand on when everything such as temptation is trying to pull us aside. This woman is saying that her faith in God is really getting her to that next step that has held her this long. And I like to believe that her message is for the masses. That God did leave her here for a purpose, whether it was to reach you, was it to reach me, or maybe reach the millions of people that this video is going to reach and let them know that it's not necessarily just about your faith. It's about believing in something. It's about having a purpose. It's about having a conviction towards something that is going to grow you as an individual that you could be comfortable in. Many times we're distracted and we're tempted by things that we're not really proud of. It takes away from our life. It takes away our energy. It takes away our time. It takes away from the things that we could be pouring our time and energy into that is going to be productive and going to be great for mankind.
Ever think that your mom would still be around at 107?
No, I didn't. No, I don't think anybody did. But she's never been really sick. She's never smoked, never drank, and she stays very, very active.
She has been everywhere all over the world, literally. And we've been with her. And she's always doing something. So you're going to make me cry.
I always taught my children to respect one another. And they've all turned out good. I can't complain about them.
You know, she's my nana. Same old nana I've known my whole life. That's the most amazing part of it. All there mentally.
I'm a fighter. I don't give up.
You going to invite me back for your 108th birthday?
Sure will.
Okay.
As long as you're around. As long as I'm around. Yeah.
It's probably more likely that she'll be around than me.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful, beautiful story. It definitely made me smile. One of the best ones that I've done in a while, because that's the goal, brothers and sisters. When you're creating a financial plan, the idea is that you are preparing for the future. There's one key thing I do want you to listen to. She said that she's always active. She has a reason to get up. She has a bunch of kids. It looks like she has a lot of grandchildren as well. That gives you purpose, engaging and giving back into the community. She's not just sitting in her house, not doing anything, hoping someone comes and visit her. She's traveling the world. She's going to see friends and family. But we also want to make sure that we have resources to do those things, because what happens when you don't have money to travel? What happens when you don't have money to spend on your children and grandchildren? You may be forced to sit inside the house, and that's going to limit your activity. Once again, we want to have a good quality of life. She is still singing. She's still walking. So that is a blessing in and of itself. And we want to congratulate her for living that long and also sharing that message that it is about your lifestyle that's going to be crucial. So many people say, well, I'm going to live for another 10 years. Well, what happens when you live to be 107? Those are the things we need to make sure that we are planning for. We want to make sure that our family doesn't have to take care of us in those last 10 to 20 years because we didn't do what we were supposed to do during this time period. Brothers and sisters, if you don't have a financial plan, you can reach out to me because it's going to be very important that you save for the next 10, 20, maybe even 30 years after your retirement. This is not the end goal. Retirement is not the finish line. It's basically a starting line where you're going to have the responsibility of fulfilling your 40, 50-hour week with something that you enjoy that's going to keep you occupied, keep you active. In our last video, we talked about exercise and how that can extend your life. Gardening. And it doesn't have to be formal exercise in a sweaty gym. It could just be walking around in the park. It could be gardening. It could be doing your favorite hobby, doing something to improve your cognitive ability, extend your life, and also protect your assets. Because guess what? If you're not sick, you don't have to spend for medical costs. And we know medical costs are skyrocketing. So brothers and sisters, if you haven't done anything yet, if you're at that point, you're going through a marriage or a divorce or just life seems out of control and you need some help, schedule a consultation because you don't deserve to live that life. You don't deserve to live with all the anxiety and the stress that comes with making those financial decisions. You can have a financial advisor walk you through those situations and get you to the other side so you can actually enjoy your retirement. So if you're within 5 years of retirement or recently retired, this is your call to go do something, because we want to see you live to be 107, maybe even 108, depending on what your goals are.